All right, we should be up. How's everyone doing? Let me know how volume is. I'm still adjusting. I think it's kind of quiet. I know my voice is a little quiet. I'm going to turn that up. Let's see. Yeah, let's do, okay, my audio... Ooh, it's a lot louder. Wait, hold on. Okay, this should be good. This should be good. How's audio? How's everyone doing today? I haven't streamed in quite a while. It's been a hot minute since I've done any streaming. If you're wondering what music we're listening to, it's actually from Astrobot. I figured, why not? This is my first ever, I think, Sony stream. I have never streamed anything Sony. I have no idea how many people are interested in this. So it's kind of just an experiment. Because screw it, there's nothing going on interesting with Nintendo right now besides Switch 2 this, Switch 2 that. Oh yeah, it's going to come out. Switch 2 this week, then this week, and this week. And people just repeat the same thing over and over until they're right. So yeah, we're doing a PS5 Pro reveal react. Oh snap, here we go. All right, we're in now. We're finally in. So I do have to ask, how many of you have actually played Astrobot? I feel like probably not a lot of you, because I do know most of you are, of course, Nintendo fans, but maybe there are a few of you that have tried it. I have purchased Astrobot, but I have not played it yet. I don't know what I'm going to play. It's honestly probably going to be a while, just because, like, you know, I'm really, really busy with work now. You know, we're about to hit the last few months of the year. It's always the busiest. We're putting out our biggest bangers at the very end, November, December. I've been working on the very last marathon video, believe it or not. I've been, the script for it is done. I've been time-stamping it. Time-stamping takes a very long time, so I've just been trying to get through that as quick as I can. Jordan and Mexican, thank you all so much for the super chats. I appreciate it. Hope they reveal the PlayStation 2. Now that would be hype. PlayStation 2 Classic. That would unironically be amazing. PlayStation 2 Classic. Let's do it. Why not, right? Will be the last... No, it won't be the last marathon ever. No. It might be the last one for a while, though, because this last one I'm going to be doing, like, it's going to be pretty peak. Like, I don't know how I'm going to top it, to be quite frank. Like, the game series is absolutely crazy. It's pretty nuts. Killing with the 23-month membership in Ultra with a 33-month membership. I greatly appreciate all the support, guys. Thank you. Wait for Concord 2? Yeah, dude, I hope we get Concord 2 announced today. That would be hype. You just learned there was a PlayStation Direct? Hell yeah, dude. Well, they only announced it yesterday. And it's really funny for anyone that has not been keeping up to date. Basically, so that this was announced yesterday, there was an unlisted video link on PlayStation's channel, and they were supposed to basically change the name to what it is right now, but the original name was PS5 Pro, and the link was unlisted, so like everyone could see it. Super goofy. So PS5 Pro, it's going to happen today. It's only a 9-minute presentation. It's very short, so not going to be very long. All right, so before we start, I do want to do this real quick. It's not going to be very long, so please just bear with me for a moment. I have recently partnered with GamerSupps, so if you would like to support the channel, you can click the top link in the description to get a free sample with free shipping. Literally cost $0, nothing at all. So if you want to support the channel and just try it out, then there you go. Click the link in the description. That's all I got for ads today. So actually, I do want to hear in chat before it starts. What is the price going to be? Actually, let's do a poll on that. That'd be a good poll. What is the price of the PS5 Pro going to be? So let me see. I guess I have to stop this poll. Okay, so let's do an actual serious poll now. PS5 Pro cost. Let's shoot for 600, I think, for one of them. Then I guess we'll do... You know, let's do a 650. A clean 650 right in the middle, and then the crazy $700. So if you want to participate in the poll, go ahead. Go crazy. I'm curious. Okay, so far, $700 is winning. So what's been rumored so far is that there's going to be, you know, a discless and a disc version. The discless will be $600, and then with a disc, it'll be $700. I could honestly kind of see that. I think that will very likely be the price, but, you know, who knows, right? We really don't know yet. Jordan, thank you for the super. Concord 2 and Sly 5 aren't announced, to be very dissatisfied. Actually, Sly 5 will be hyped. The thing is, though, I don't think we're going to get any game announcements. I think this will just be about the PS5 Pro, and that is it. I don't think we're going to really see anything else beyond that. Oh, music's it's actually not too bad. Turn it down just a teeny tiny bit. Okay, there we go. It'll probably be 700. Yeah, I think the disc version will be 700. And I do actually really want to... I would like to make maybe one video on the PS5 Pro. I was thinking of just doing like a comparison between the original and the Pro, and just kind of like figuring out, like, you know, which one would be best, right? Or not which one would be best. Is it worth getting, I should say? The answer will probably be no, I doubt it, but, you know, who knows? I guess we'll just have to see. You placed your order for a free sample? Hell yeah. Well, for anyone just coming in, I am partnered with GamerSup, so go ahead and click the link in the description if you want to support the channel. It is a massive, massive help if you want to do that. Again, literally free shipping with a free sample. And if you don't like it, that's fine. No problem. And if you do end up liking it, then you can use code Bandy to save money on your GamerSubs. Because we be gaming out here. You think $750 for a disc and $700 for the digital? That would be nuts. If it's actually $750 for like the top one, that'd be crazy. I don't know if they'll go that high, but who knows, dude? I mean, there's really no way to tell. All right, it's got a few more minutes. You know, I think this might actually be the very first PlayStation anything that I have, like, actively tuned into. Because there are, of course, the, what do they call? They're not PlayStation Directs. They're, I think just showcases. PlayStation Showcase. I'm sure someone in chat knows the official name. But, yeah, I think this is the first time I've actually, like, tuned into it. Because I am, honestly, just kind of curious. Because what we might be seeing is the most unnecessary revision of all time. Like, genuinely. Like, instead of Sony focusing on putting out more games, no, let's beef up our console more. I don't get it. And that's why I just want to see what the specs are, how much better is it really going to be, right? A Paper Mario Marathon video in the future. Yeah, maybe, Zane. I'm honestly not really opposed to any marathons. It really just comes down to, like, how much time I have, generally speaking. Oh, State of Play. Yeah, see, I'm not even that invested in the State of Plays. Because I remember, I think I've watched, like, maybe one or two of them, like, afterwards, and it was just kind of boring. Like, the games just weren't that interesting to me. But, like, since this is just console, this is a lot more appealing. So I figured, what the heck, why not check it out, give it a watch. PS5 Pro can run games at 240 FPS. 8K, 240 FPS, no lag. 10 terabytes of storage. 96 core CPU. It'd be crazy. When's the ranking Zelda video coming out? I'm hoping, very much hoping by the end of the year. The issue with this video is the games are so damn long. So actually, I know I did make a community post about it. I am down to 5 games. I'm getting very, very close, which is awesome. But I still play Tears of the Kingdom. And the main challenge over the next few months is I have to somehow play Tears of the Kingdom while also covering Super Mario Party Jamboree, Mario and Luigi Brothership, and I want to do Sonic Cross Shadow Generations. And then Echoes of Wisdom. There's another Zelda game on top of that. It's going to be a lot to do, but I am going to try my best to get that Zelda video out by December. Because it's mostly done at this point. The script is mostly done. If I played Minecraft, I absolutely have played Minecraft, yes. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and stop the music. And here we go. So let's get ready. PS5 Pro, 16K gaming, 240 frames per second. The DualSense plus Deluxe Edge controller. Here we go. Oh, there is going to be video games. Okay, interesting. I hope there's no copyrighted music.
I'm Mark Cerny. I'm excited to be here to talk about the newest addition to our console lineup, PlayStation 5 Pro.
Whoa.
And how it advances gaming technology. But first, I want to take just a minute to look at what we put in the original PlayStation 5 and how it delivers an exceptional gaming experience.
Okay. Tell me more, Mark.
When PS5 debuted in 2020, it brought a lot to
Dude,
the
I
table.
forgot about this
8
trailer
Zen 2
with all the
CPU
marbles.
cores form the brains of PlayStation 5 and enable high-speed complex gameplay with character counts reaching into the hundreds.
Whoa.
And frame rates that can be as high as 120 frames a second. PS5 has a powerful RDNA 2 GPU, which can render anything from intricate details to fantastic
Crazy
worlds
graphics.
with vast panoramas to explore. Ray tracing allows for dramatic visual improvements, including reflections off of water or glass, and the realism that comes from real-time global illumination. A custom SSD
Oh, I did
can
actually
load
play
data
this
at
game. This game is really
breathtaking
cool.
speed, resulting in ultra-fast transitions.
Not for a
between
video, I
game
just played it for
worlds.
fun. It was pretty good. It was my first
And data streaming rates
ever,
so high
Jack and
that
Daxter
traversal
game.
speeds are essentially unlimited.
and I do have this game, but I have not played it yet.
Tempest 3D
Just never
audio
got
tech
around to
brings
it.
an unparalleled sense of immersion to the sound of the games. With audio so real, you may not even need to see the enemies to know exactly where they are. Finally, the DualSense controller has haptics that let you feel through your hands
Oh,
what your
come on.
character is experiencing inside of the game. It's wonderful to see such variety and richness of game experiences.
Some
Creators
serious
have
bitrate
made
compression right
amazing
there.
use of the hardware capabilities, but when I talk to them, I do hear about their desire.
Or not Jack.
for
No, I
more
didn't mean Jack and
graphics
Daxter.
performance.
Oh, yes, I'm not
The
familiar with
dreams of the
PlayStation
developers
properties.
are bigger than being supported at 60 frames per second, and that leads
Ratchet
to
and
an
Clank,
aspect
yes.
of modern gaming.
Okay,
we're
to
all
be
familiar
fair,
with.
they're
Graphics
very
modes.
similar games.
It can be a difficult choice for players.
That's what I meant. You know what I meant.
Fidelity modes emphasize the visuals, typically through higher resolution rendering. These modes might
My
also
favorite
have
game, Sly
enhanced
Cooper.
detail or use more ray tracing. But the games only run at 30 frames per second. The visuals can be choppier and the controls less responsive. Performance modes emphasize frame rate and interactivity, typically choosing to run at 60 frames per second,
Always wanted to try that game. It looks pretty fun.
mainly by reducing the graphical detail until those frame rates can be achieved. When asked to decide on a mode, players are choosing performance about 3/4 of the time.
Yeah.
Removing that
It is a
decision,
video
or at
game.
least narrowing that divide, is one of the key targets for PlayStation 5 Pro. We want to give players the graphics that the game creators aspire to, at the high frame rates that players typically prefer. To do that, PS5 Pro substantially improves over PlayStation 5 in 3 ways. Here's
Okay.
what we call the Big 3.
Larger GPU, advanced ray tracing.
First, we made the GPU
AI?
much larger and increased
AI?
the speed of the memory it uses. The result is rendering that's up to 45% faster.
Okay.
Second, we made major upgrades to the ray tracing, taking a streamlined and accelerated approach that allows calculation of the rays at double or even triple the speeds of PlayStation 5. And finally, we added custom hardware for machine learning and an AI library called PlayStation
So this is
Spectral
actually
Super
something the
Resolution,
Switch 2 might
or
have.
PSSR for short.
Potentially.
PSSR analyzes the game images
Okay,
pixel
so
by
I guess they
pixel
have their own
and can
version of
add
this. That's
an
kind of neat.
extraordinary amount of detail, which boosts the effective resolution of the games. Game creators are adding PS5 Pro support to new and existing titles, and with the big 3 involved, the results can be pretty amazing, with graphics showing something like fidelity levels of detail, but at double the frame rate. Here's The Last of Us Part 2 running on PS5 Pro. It has huge amounts of detail and targets a super smooth
Say
60
the lighting
frames per
looks
second.
better, but I don't really notice
Let's compare this to the fidelity mode on PS5, which is only running at 30
Okay,
frames per second and is therefore much choppier.
Yeah, I guess the frame rate's smoother. Otherwise, it looks basically the
This
same to
goal
me.
of delivering almost fidelity-like graphics at performance frame rates has been achieved for a broad set of titles, including Marvel's Spider-Man 2 and Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. We can see that PS5 Pro is close to doubling the power of PlayStation 5. Another way to compare the two consoles is to look at PS5 Pro versus Performance mode on PS5, both of which target 60 frames per second. What we see here is a difference in detail. PS5 Pro is much sharper and crisper than PS5. For this, my favorite is the
I guess a little
scene
bit
from Ratchet & Clank. Distant details are much clearer. And here we can see Marvel's Spider-Man 2 is noticeably higher resolution throughout the scene.
Okay, I can see a
including
difference
the
there.
trees and procedural cars. So overall, some remarkable improvement to the games. On PS5 Pro, we can see increased sharpness to the graphics or smoother and more responsive gameplay.
Okay, that should be a little bit better.
This is the big three showing their value. As you've been seeing, machine learning via the PSSR library is being used quite broadly to add pixel detail and boost frame rate. But there are as many approaches as there are game engines. The increase in raw GPU power is being especially effective for Horizon Forbidden West. Apart from the detail boost, that extra graphics power is allowing for improvements
Probably
to
farther
lighting
draw
and visual
distance.
effects, as well as to the hair and the skin in cinematics.
Open up, guys. Jorv's orders.
Good enough for me.
Ray tracing
what's
is
up,
finding
CJ?
broad usage as well, particularly when the games are focused on higher frame rates. The faster hardware in PS5 Pro can make a real difference, allowing Gran Turismo 7 to add ray-traced reflections between the cars in gameplay, while continuing to support their targeted 60 frames per
Mario
second.
Kart 9.
That boost in ray tracing is also delivering big wins for Hogwarts Legacy.
Ooh, I still gotta
allowing
play
not only
this.
for better reflections
Not even
and a
touched
greater
this yet.
variety of reflective surfaces, but also for further realism in the casting of shadows. I hope you've enjoyed this run-through of the technology.
Let's try
behind
Black Ops
PlayStation
6?
5
Not
Pro.
yet, no.
Simply put, it's the most
I'll
powerful
play it at
console
some
we've ever
point.
built, and a worthy addition to the PS5 family. Let me wrap this up by giving you a quick look at a number of games running on the new console.
What is the price? I really hope the price... Oh, here we go. Console reveal. The lines. They added lines. Well, it looks basically the same. I wonder if it's any bigger or smaller. Okay. Final Fantasy. Prison.
Close your eyes. It'll be worth it.
Okay.
So I'm curious if these games are just going to naturally run better on PS5 Pro, or if they need to have, like, updates. Like, every game has to have its own update to basically have these upgrades. It'd be nice if it just kind of, like, you know, you link up your account from, you know, PS5, re-download the games, and then, boom, they just run better. Sponsored by Toyota. I mean, yeah, it looks... Everything looks nice, but I don't know, man. It kind of just looks like the PS5 to me. It looks very, very similar. I don't know. It's really not much. This is like the smallest upgrade ever. I mean, I guess it's kind of neat. Oh, there we go. Wait, $700. $700 right off the bat? 699 US dollars. They did it again. 699 US dollars. Oh my god. It's $700? Wow, that is crazy. That is a crazy amount. Jesus. Well, there you go. The PS5 Pro. Fantastic. That was definitely a console. Okay. I wonder if do they have like a trailer up yet? They probably will in a minute. All right. Well, that's pretty much all I got. I mean, it's not much of a stream. I just wanted to check it out. Basically what I expected. That is more expensive than I thought it would be. I really thought it'd be sitting at $600. $700? It's not even, I don't know, it's not that big of an upgrade. But okay. Tap and Ben, thank you so much for the supers. When do you think the next direct will be? Probably like a week from now. Or actually, maybe. I don't even know if there's going to be another one. They might just reveal the Switch 2. Either this month or next month. Okay, I'm going to get going. Guys, thank you all so much for watching. I will be back with some videos much later this month. It's still going to be a little bit because I'm working on big projects for the end of the year. So thank you all for tuning in. I'll see you guys soon.